We're here today to talk about the use of the agility ladder, help with your overall coordination, athleticism, balance, agility, speed development, quickness, explosiveness. Agility ladder does so many things for us. That's why we use it as part of a staple of what we do with our conditioning. I've got a couple of my guys out here today to go ahead and give you some examples, some demonstrations on how we use it. First thing we're going to do is make sure that we show you range of motion. Big thing that we focus on is the ability to increase our flexibility and also work on strength development through range of motion exercises. It's nothing more than a high knee. Very basic staple. We can do it a couple different ways. Donovan's going to go first. He's going to show us the first way to do it, where we're going to go focus on our arm action as well as our knee drive, making sure our toe is up, getting good height with our knee action. We're going to go ahead and do nothing more than put 2 feet in each box, each square within the agility ladder. Dono, go ahead. You'll notice that he's getting those feet up as high as he can, really driving it up high. Let's go, Tyree. Keith. And you notice when these guys are driving them up, Josh, we want to get good knee lift, knee drive. The other thing that we can do with when we work our high knees and work that range of motion is we can go ahead and change the way in which we're working it. So one of the things that we'll do on a ladder is we'll go ahead and speed that up by putting 1 foot in each box. Dono, 1 in each. Go ahead and make sure you run off. You still work range of motion, but you'll notice you're covering the ladder much more quickly now. Get the burst. Good job. Now you'll notice we also add this transitioning phase here where we will go ahead and burst out. So we're coming off of the ladder. We're going to really snap our hips and we're going to drive off through a predetermined location. Make sure toe is up, knee is up, you see good arm swing.
Every drill we do can also have variations to it. The one here in particular that we'll use a great deal is called a sidewinder. Sidewinder is nothing more than a small miniature bungee cord attached to your ankles, and it allows resistance the entire time through leg drive and movement that's going to restrict your legs. It's going to work on building the hip flexors. It's going to help build our power base, and it's a great tool that we've used for a long time. In addition to that, we also will use bungee cords or bullet belts as pictured here.
High knees, drive it 2 feet in each one. Go. Good forward lean. Drive, 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 blow off, blow off, blow off. One of our next exercises we do is called a wide skip. A wide skip is based on the same premise as an A skip, where we're going to bounce with nice rhythm, knee up, toe up, a little bit of skip to it. It's the same premise, but we're going to do it wide on the ladder. So we're going to stay outside the rungs of the ladder, and it's the same bounce, same movement, same motion, but we're keeping the feet nice and wide. Really working on strength in both the inner, outer part of the hips, the groin, developing our hip flexors. It's a great exercise to go ahead and work on your overall core development. Nice and wide. Pop it up. Good. Good. Go ahead, Cleve. Work your arms. You notice these guys really got to focus on working their arms, particularly young beginners. They have a tendency to leave their arms just kind of hanging at the side. Go ahead, Keith. Good job. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do a wide skip now, but we're going to go backwards down the ladder with the wide skip. Go ahead, Dono. When we're going backwards, we don't want to just step backwards. That's one of the key mistakes you'll see with young guys. You want to make sure we're driving our foot into the ground and pushing ourselves backwards with that leg. And then again, one of the things that we'll do is we always try and incorporate bursts off the ladder, so you're working your explosiveness. So multiple different directions, multiple changes of directions here. We don't want to just go in a straight line. We don't want to just always turn to our right. We want to make sure we're going to our right, we're going to our left. We're reacting off of a predetermined location. There's also going to be times where we work off of a visual cue, such as a coach pointing his hand a particular direction, or or whether it be a sound cue off of a go or a right or a left. If you give them a verbal cue, we'll give them a lot of different things, but we'll break it down into sight, to sound, or on touch.
The whole point of this, of course, is to then try and simulate as best we can what you're going to experience on the field of play or on the court, where you will have to react on those same three types of stimuli: sound, sight, or touch. The one we're going to demonstrate right here is a visual cue.
Good. Now, climb down. Good.
Thanks for checking out our instructional video today. You can find more things like this and a lot of different variations of different drills that we use by checking out our YouTube channel at peaK-Performance Functional Sports Conditioning.